What is going on, guys? It's Koi Chan. Today I'm going to be showing you my level 1 through 20 guide of a DPS Archer Nightblade, and this is going to be for people who either solo or group. I'll go over both hands, either group or solo, whichever you prefer or are in. So first I'm going to go over group, so let's start with the attribute points. So right now I'm a Wood Elf and Nightblade, as I said. I'm a level 21, don't let that get you confused. I haven't put any more attributes or skill points as needed. I'm still at 19 because that's how much you have as a level 20. So for the group build, if you're in a group like 2, 3, or 4, I would put 10 into stamina, and I would have stamina and magicka both equal. The reason I don't put anything into health is because the reasons of, if you're in a group, you're probably not going to die a lot, and also the case of being this kind of adventurer survivor wood elf build and archer, you're not gonna really get hits much, and you'll realize that while you play. And I'll show you a couple of like moments. Like, I never get hit. I'm just doing mad DPS and surviving this whole time, so that's why I choose not to put any into health. If I need any health, if I'm having troubles, all I would do is put some enchantments onto my health. As you see, I got some health enchantments on my armor and stuff. So just make magic and stamina equal. If you're solo, I'd put a little bit into both. I'd put at least a little bit more stamina and magic in the health, but I would still have some in health, because you might be taking a little bit more hits than you would as if you're in a group. You wouldn't take as much hits. Like, if you got a tank or a healer, you're probably never gonna need health. So throwing that out there. You could go with any boonstone, like that's either magicka, stamina. You could either go with the Mage Stone or the Tower, I believe, which is stamina increase. I'm going with magicka because I think I use a little bit more magicka than stamina, and also because most of my armor I have is stamina, and most of my racial skills are stamina, but I'll go further into that once I go onto this build. So, surprise attack. You're going to want to morph these to, I think I already have these morphed, Shadowy Disguise and Surprise Attack. And you're going to want to get all the passives. I find that all these passives are really helpful. So whenever you can get them, go and grab those with a skill point. And if you're wondering how many, I've got a lot of skill points. If you're wondering how I got them, you get them from main missions and big main quest lines. Turns out when my friends aren't on, because I don't play without them, I just go around and gather all the sky shards. Really, as you see, I haven't gathered sky shards here yet, but I got all the sky shards in Betnik. I got all the sky shards in Stros Mackay, and I've got all the sky shards in, I got most of the sky shards in Glenumbra, and I'm probably gonna work forward to getting them all in Stormhaven and Rivenspire and Alarky's Desert once I reach those areas. But that's how I get all my skill points, really. Every 3 sky shards give you a skill point, if you didn't know. And I do a lot of main quests like Harbridge, they give you skill points, and huge main quest lines give you a skill point most of the time, and that's really how I get all my skill points and get all these passives, which make you incredibly really good in DPS and regenerating your health and stamina and so on. So for my I just did that. For my siphoning, I only have one right now, is Swallow Soul. This is really good because it's your only self-healing. So when you're about to get raped or something, if you're in a group or solo, you want to throw this out, and every 2 seconds or 10 seconds you'll receive 8% more healing from all sources, and it deals 123 magic damage and heals the player for 25%. So this is a really good self-healing. For this, you're probably wondering why I got Catalyst. Like, I thought about this at first. I wasn't going to get on, like, increased potion effectiveness. What? Why the hell would I want that? Well, turns out I use a lot of potions, and they really help me out during dungeons and when I'm about to get fucked. And when I use these, they're 20% more effective, so they work very good and help me out. Or give me more magicka, stamina, or health, or whatever potion I decide to quick slide and use when I'm about to get fucked or I need it. So I decided I'm probably going to get all these passives once I got enough skill points, and Swallow Soul Morph is what you're going to want to go with. So that should fill up 3 of your hotbar, and now for the rest we're going to go with the bow, which is why this is an archer build. So first you're going to have to get a poison injection, of course, because this is the first thing in bow, and I doubt you're probably going to get Magnum Shot, which is the next one, by just reading books and shit. So poison injection it deals 81 poison damage, which is really good, and it takes an additional 60 poison damage. I think it's because it's morph and upgraded, but for now it won't be as good. But I find this like the coolest thing ever. I just spam the shit out of this because I have a lot of stamina as a wood elf, and it's very good, and damage is increased over time for targets under 35% health, which is very good also. So next thing you want to get, so I'm gonna be sharing this quick slot 5, not quick slot, action bar 5 with arrow spray and magnum shot. So the reason I say this is because magnum shot, what it does is it blows you once you morph it, it blows you back while you shoot it, and it blows the enemy back when you first get it, and then once you morph it, it'll blow you back too. So it'll give you time for your health regeneration, magicka, and stamina regeneration, giving you like time. And it could also, if you're in a group, back off the enemies so they won't attack you as much. So as you see, 5 seconds knocks them back for 6 meters, and 5 seconds knocks them back 6 meters. So it's very good. And the reason I bought I got arrow spray was just because of I do a lot of group dungeons with my friends, and when I'm trying to do AoE grinding and stuff, like trying to take on a whole bunch of enemies, I find this is like the best area of effect for what I have so far. I don't really have any other area of effects because I haven't got them yet. They're more, I just really haven't got to them yet, but this is the best area of effect I see for the bow. It only costs 166 stamina because you have a lot of stamina. It's not very much, and it deals 85 physical damage and snares them, so that will slow the enemies down, which is good for your group. Get them to regenerate a little bit before they come back at you, and it does a lot of damage. It's only a radius of 20 meters, which is pretty bad, but it still gets the job done and damages the enemies. So I suggest you, when you're in groups or AoE grinding, area of effect grinding, if you didn't know what that meant, you want to switch that on. But if you're just solo and grouping and decide to switch this up, it's whatever you prefer, but that's what I recommend. I'm going with all the passives in bow too, because the more passives, the more your player's gonna kick ass and do more DPS and regen and stuff. So for this, you might want to rock. I used to rock 5 medium and 2 light, but I am just running all medium right now because I've been doing group dungeons lately. But you want to run 5 medium and 2 light, just for some of the magicka stuff you use, or you could use 5 light 2 medium, or mix that up combo. Right now I'm just getting all the medium armor passives. Alright, sorry about that. Right now I am in the Fighters Guild. Before you start creating this character, you're going to want to join all the guilds just to level that up as you play, and you're going to want to get Slayer because it'll increase your weapon power and spell power when attacking undead and Daedric enemies. I found that good because most of the enemies I fight are like skeletons and weird zombie shits and Daedrics. And you want to go all the passives for Wood Elf skills just because that overall makes your character a beast. And I would put, you're not going to go blacksmithing like I said earlier. You're not going to really go dual wield until you're veteran rank or whatever how you would like to do it. I just find that if you go dual wield now, you won't have enough skill points to go both in dual wield and bow and also have this assassination skill. I'd feel like it'd be too overwhelming, so I'm just waiting until veteran rank 1 to switch that up. So I'm just putting 1 into tailoring and 1 into woodworking because I make bows and I make light armor and medium armor. So that is all I have for you guys today for this build I'm making, which is a DPS Archer build. I might later in the game go Vamp because I get a whole bunch of set of passives, and there's also one skill that's pretty good, which I'll go further in if I make that video. But now I'm just going to show you how to lay out these skills and what to go first, and how this build is just overall a fucking beast. So before I start killing these guys and showing you my layout of which of the action bar skills I use first, I want to throw out there you should equip some of your potions because they help a lot during battles and group dungeons and so on. And what you're going to want to do is, probably if you're in a group, it would be best likely to go with 2 DPS, a tank, or a healer. So you'd have a 2 DPS, like my other friend Ervos right here is DPS, and my other friend is a tank. You could either go with the tank or healer, whatever's better. I personally think a healer would be better for in the beginning, but that's your decision. It's personal preference, but healer or tank would go well with 2 DPS. So what I'm going to show you here is what I go first. So before I usually jump into battle, I'm sneaking and I shoot them with a bow, and that gets them pretty much down a lot because of the passives I have. He starts coming at me. I use this thing. He does not know anywhere I am. See this? And then he starts attacking me. I could just go this again, shoot him a couple more times. And what you want to do as an archer build is you're going to be ranged. You're not going to be close up and personal like a dual wield would be. You're going to want to keep backing up and shooting them and using all your skills. So the thing about archers is their survival ability to not take as much damage and kill an enemy from afar. Because most enemies like these, they can't fucking do shit. And like I said, so these enemies are really weak, but I'm going to be showing you like what I use first for a regular enemy. So like I said, you want to go crouch. He's going to come at you. You're going to want to use a couple poison arrows. You're going to want to strife depending on if they hit you or not. You're going to want to sneak, and the surprise attack does a lot of damage. So when you're versing higher level enemies, you're going to want to sneak and do the surprise attack, which is my third equipped skill for my hotbar. So I'm going to, for this sake, I'm going to go travel to higher enemies just to show you. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have for these level guys, because they're pretty weak. So I'll be right back and I'll show you. Okay, right here I traveled to Alakiri's Desert where there's level 30 guys, and I'm only 21, so this guy got a good 12 levels on me. I'm going to be fighting this red net too. I don't know how powerful he is, but I'm going to be facing a guy that's 12 levels over me, so I'm going to show you how much of a survivor this wood elf is and how much DPS it does can do without getting damaged. So as you see, I just killed a level 32. Now I'm going to kill this giant scorpion that's... Oh shit, I did not want to fucking aggro those guys. And I think I just aggroed them, and looks like I did it, never mind. Now I'm going to fight this giant scorpion, which I hope is not a boss, because I'll get my ass kicked, but let's go for it. Turns out it's not, because I'm doing some serious damage to it. As you see, I just killed a 13 levels above me scorpion. Now I'm going to take out a group of 3 level 32s, which I don't think I can do, but I'm going to show you if I can do it. So if not, I might have to use my ultimate, but I'm going to try to take on the group of 3. So here goes nothing. Here's one. Okay, well, I just wiped out a group of 3 level 32s, so there you go. That doesn't satisfy you, then I don't know what will. But if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. If uncertain about anything I said because I was talking fast or unclear, feel free to message me or comment in the comment section below. That's all I have, so please like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.